So if you're not able to do a push-up because you have things like shoulder pain, it bothers your shoulders or your elbows or your wrists or maybe your lower back, it's not because the movement is bad for you. So it doesn't mean that you need to avoid it because you're older or because it's bad for your shoulder, your elbows, or your low back. It just means that we've got to make sure that we're doing some things correctly first. And the first thing is the setup. So we want to make sure when you set your push-up, you want to get your hands under your shoulders, and then you want to get your body lined up. So when you look from the side, there should be a straight line going from your shoulder to your hip through your ankles. So we should be a little bit more in here. We should not be dropping the hips low down into here. Shouldn't be rounding the back. Secondly, before you go into a push-up, make sure then, once you've got your setup, you brace your body properly. So what we're gonna do is make sure we're gonna act like we've got ketchup packets underneath your arms. So we're gonna squeeze the ketchup packets. That's gonna tension the lats and the upper and mid back muscles to create a stable position for the shoulders. We're gonna tighten the glutes and the core. So once we brace all of those together, that's going to provide the stability and the protection that we need so that we can move safely and pain-free. So once we've got those things locked in, setup is there. I'm going to squeeze ketchup packets, brace glutes, brace core. Then the last thing is keeping the elbows. We're not going to glue them to the sides, but we don't want them to flare wide. Think about a 45-degree angle. So when you push, somewhere around in here is a great place to start. Now you can always assess it because not everybody needs a 45-degree angle. Some people do better with their elbows slightly flared a little more. Others do better with their elbows tucked a little tighter to the sides. You need to assess which position works the best for you. I have a way to assess that. If it's something you're interested in, leave a comment and I'll maybe do a future video about that. In the meantime, just try to feel it out. And remember, there are differences from side to side. One shoulder might need a little different arm positioning than the other one. And then finally look at things such as your hand positioning. A little bit wider, a little bit narrower. You need to assess what feels best for you. And so those are the key things that you need to do. So work on those things, and I'm sure that your push-ups are going to start to feel a whole lot better.